this video, I'm gonna go and discuss the government types of Napoleon Total War. So I'll just bring up diplomatic relations. There's three government types. You've got the constitutional monarchy, which is just Great Britain, and the absolute monarchies, which is most people, and a republic, which at the start's only the Batavian Republic. Poland, if you liberate them, also becomes a constitutional monarchy. There's weird nuance, but republics have increased happiness with lower classes and heavily decreased clamor for reform. Republics were really good in empire because heavily decreased clamor for reform was really good because those schools and those texts could get you a really high clamor for reform. But look here, that's only one clamor for reform, so it's no longer as good. Constitutional monarchies, they have a slight decrease in clamor for reform. They mostly help by not having penalties for industrialization. At the start of the game, you can see there's a little bit of clamor for reform. You can see here there's no penalty for industrialization. I'll get to that later. And in absolute monarchies, you can basically rearrange your cabinet to wherever, basically. So if I want this guy to be here, you can do that. Or we can just throw in a bunch of our ministers. You'll see here, it doesn't say absolute monarchy. It says empire. And this is unique to France. You are an empire. Your government, your cabinet, functions like an absolute monarchy, but your happiness functions like a constitutional monarchy. Now, over here, it appears with the symbol of an absolute monarchy. It used to appear with the symbol of constitutional monarchy. And you have the penalties of constitutional monarchy along with the benefits, so no penalty for industrialization, reduced clamor for reform. But you also have the advantage of being able to do whatever you want with your cabinet. While other absolute monarchies would basically just have worse public order, and constitutional monarchies like Great Britain wouldn't be able to do whatever they want with the cabinet. Although, I would say an important thing to note is that in Napoleon, your cabinet's probably going to be less good. You're going to work on it for a lot longer, and you're probably only going to ever get it to people with 4 stars unless you start like with these guys, which are crazy. So yeah, Empire's the best. Constitutional monarchy, absolute monarchy, and republics, their bonuses are less important than they would be in empire. And this makes sense. Napoleon is a more battle-focused game. Alright, that's it. And I'll see ya